Megan, quick question. How much wine do you think someone has to drink before they consider themselves a wine expert?
Based on this podcast, about 2 glasses. That's when everyone becomes a wine expert.
That's fair. But if you're buying wine online, you should know about WTSO, Wine Still Sold Out. They're celebrating 20 years this year.
20 years. That's longer than my marriage.
It's way longer than your marriage, actually. Exactly. Their whole thing is flash deals, one wine at a time at seriously good prices.
Okay, so when the wine sells out, that's it.
That's it. It's literally in the name, Wine Still Sold Out. And we're talking bottles from classic wine regions all over the world.
All right, I like the confidence.
They even back it up with a 100% customer satisfaction guarantee. Plus, they run free shipping events and deals all the time.
Free shipping on wine is dangerous information.
Yes, it is. Check them out at WTSO.com and help them celebrate 20 years of wine deals. Hello. Welcome to Kill the Bottle Podcast. Eddie Zamora, a.k.a. the Yum Yum Foodie. And there is lovely Megan with, I don't know what this background is, Megan. Talk to me. What is that?
Virtual background.
Yeah. But what is it supposed to be? You guys need to look at this.
I don't know. An office?
I don't know what that is. It looks like it looks like air conditioning filters hanging off the wall is what it kind of looks like for central AC. But whatever. I'll take it. It is Kill the Bottle Podcast. Unfortunately, today I am not killing anything because I think I am slightly dead inside. I'm drinking a detox tea because I am hungover AF.
No.
Yeah, I had a very exciting evening, which Megan, I texted Megan about yesterday with a guest that I don't want to reveal because I'm excited that he asked me to come on our show, which is fucking surreal, but we'll get to that later. But it was awesome. I had some great whiskey yesterday. Too much great whiskey. And here I am drinking detox tea.
There's no such
Isn't that
thing.
Fun. There's no such thing as detox tea. Yeah, I know, right? Whatever. I'm making this up. I'm drinking a tea. It said detox, so as long as it works in my head, I think we're good.
I'm drinking coffee.
Oh my God, you're drinking coffee?
Drinking coffee. I need the coffee. I'm busy.
We're talking, you're drinking a little coffee. Megan, another thing happened over the weekend that we just got to get him back on the show because he kicked ass. So I saw a couple of friends of the show over the weekend. I went to the new Cinevita performance. Cinevita's remember we had the Quentin Tarantino show that we talked about?
Mm-hmm.
And anyway, Ty Taylor was performing in the new Cinevita show called Teen Beat. And it's an 80s mixtape. So for my nostalgic old ass, it was like every freaking song you love and like scenes recreated from movies, like the Dirty Dancing scene with the whole dance and run and, the catch of the girl and the fucking thing. It was awesome. And she says hello. I ran into Melissa Peterman.
Oh, yay.
And I made fun of her Prince tattoo to her face and she took it.
Just so she remembers?
Yeah. Yeah, she remembers. She was cracking up because Ty Taylor did Purple Rain.
Oh wow!
And he freaking hit it out of the water. I liked it so much that I reached out to them. I'm like, I want to do a ticket giveaway on my social media, and I may just attach Kill the Bottle to it because I think folks in LA need to go see this show. It was out of control, and the highlight of the show, Megan, was besides the show itself is. We were sitting across from Joey McIntyre from New Kids on the Block,
mm-hmm.
and he was singing aloud every fucking song. He was sitting there in the
front
row, cheering and like waving around, and he knew the lyrics to all the songs. He was dancing. He was having the fucking time of his life. No pun intended. It was so much fun.
Is that allowed? That's allowed. You can sing along.
Yeah. It's like a dinner theater.
Okay.
So everybody's singing along with them. It was it's so much fun. Like you got to go. Like I want to get you you need to fucking go see this because it's. I don't know. So obviously, because I'm older than you, the 80s were that for me. Would you want to go see like a 90s show if it existed? Is that something you'd be into, or to be more early 2000s? Like, what would be your thing?
Nothing was cool in the 90s.
there was good music in the 90s, really good R&B, grunge rock. I mean, there was cool music-wise. There were great movies in the 90s, too.
Like Titanic?
That's the end. I mean, that's like later 90s.
That's 96.
You know,
I know it.
like, my favorite movie was from the 90s, Boogie Nights. You've got Swingers. You've got fucking, I don't know, A Few Good Men came out at that time. Like, that whole series of, like,
A Few Good Men,
goddamn, there's
a play originally. So
yeah, I think it was what's his face? The guy who wrote Newsroom. I can't think of his name right now.
Sorkin?
Yeah, I want to say I think Sorkin wrote A Few Good Men. I saw a documentary on it. Now I need to look this up while we're talking. So, what are you up to, Megan? What is new in your world?
I auditioned for some plays in Hollywood, and I
Nice.
got some parts. I got 2 parts. I wasn't expecting to get it. I mean,
Are you
I'm
allowed to
busy
reveal?
AF. I'm so busy. Yeah, I can reveal, but it was like my first audition in 20 years. So I was like, I'm not going to get anything. And then they offered me 2 roles. Basically, this is a youth writing program that these kids write in high school, write plays, and then the best ones are picked by, I'm not sure who. I'm sure I'm going to get more information. But then the kids are paired up with a professional director from this specific theater company, and then they come in and you audition for their shows, and there's like 5 of them, I think, and then they bring you in and out, and you read for different stuff, and then they pick who they want. So the auditions were
cool.
like Sunday from like 2 to 6, and I didn't feel comfortable at all. Like, I was like shaky, and I was like, this is so weird. I haven't done this in forever. But there was one specific one that's about a dentist who's running a cult, and she's like gaslighting her husband into thinking she's not. And I was like, I could do that. And so that was the one I really had them laughing on, because it's supposed to be a comedy. And I'm sure it was the facial expression. So that's the one they gave me. That is
amazing. Speaking of gaslighting, I thought it was funny as shit. I saw like on X or whatever the fuck, and somebody wrote, I wonder if these high gas prices are affecting Trump's gaslighting. And I thought it was really funny. And then, the comments under that were fucking brilliant.
Yeah.
The internet always wins. It's just like,
I know.
I think it's courageous of you that you did that, Megan, because that is, I was thinking to myself, because I miss the theater so much, and what would I do if the opportunity came up to do a show? And it's like time, right? We're such busy people. But again, I just want to commend you, because it's not easy to just get out there and be like, all right, I'm going to do this. And
among
kind of
like in Hollywood of all places, with people that are like really serious about this, and I just didn't expect it. But
get out of your own way and just do your thing.
The show is in the first weekend of May, second weekend of May. And
so you go into rehearsals. That's awesome.
Yeah, but I haven't
heard.
Away. I thought like we'd be rehearsing like by now. So we're rushing to do these day shows just in case.
How long is the play? Like, how many pages?
It's not long. They're like 10-minute shows. And
so
I got 2 parts. Yeah.
Okay.
One just has 2 lines in it. It's about World War II, and I'm a friend of a girl who lost her husband. And then the other one, I have a lot of.
That's awesome.
Praying to
and
gods.
On top of that, so you're busy, which is great, but it also keeps you away from like toothless men when you're busy at the theater and doing your thing. And I think it's a positive distraction for any other noise that's going on in your life, unless he's in the play too. So I don't know. That's like your next answer is like, no, but he's in the show.
He's in the show. We're going to see each other every day. No comment. He's not in the show. No comment.
No comment.
The trolls on the internet today are on full force. I got a dude that my jokes are pretty self-degrading as it is. So if you have to like keep kicking me, like, it's just like, okay. And this guy gets on and he says, hate to break the news to you, but you're no more than a 4 yourself, and quite old at that. And the men you were disgusted from are actually above your league.
He has excellent grammar.
Yeah, I don't think he speaks great English.
It'd be great if it was Mr. Tooth and he just has like a bunch of like pseudo fake Instagram accounts and he just like trolls you.
Well, it's not a real picture, it's a painting of him. Um, yeah, he kept going on, and some people are standing up for me, which I always love, because it just adds to the views. And he kept saying like she's a 4 or a 5 in her mid-30s, I would assume, blah blah blah. And then he said, I'm really offended and disgusted that she finds dads disgusting. Lots of dads have good quality. And I didn't say anything. I was literally making fun of myself because ugly people have kids and I don't. And I said, some dads have good qualities and some dads have horrible qualities. You sound like you're a 2 or a 3 and I only date 4s or 5s. Sorry, bro. Don't be jealous.
But one thing I've learned about the internet is people are fucking stupid. I posted an AI video of me with a vest that's filled with wine, and it's so obvious that it's AI, and it doesn't even sound like me, which I like that on purpose, so nobody can ever really confuse that it's me in these videos with a fucking wine vest. And then I have another one that's like a bullshit charcuterie board vest. And these stupid videos have blown up where I have idiots that come in thinking that it's real, and they are giving constructive feedback on an item that does not exist. And I still get baffled to this day of how idiotic people are. And I'm just there's no hope for humanity. I think at this point I've completely given up all hope. So I just want to go to shows like Cinevita, and I want to sit there and I want to sing along, and I just want to fucking like, I understand now why it's as you grow older, it's so important to be around or to feel like you're around somewhat like-minded people. That doesn't mean you're not challenged in conversation, but I'd like to be around at least educated people.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? And educated people, because look, I didn't fucking graduate college, but people that can critically think. There we go. That's the term. And when I was thinking to myself, I was like, fuck, I'm at this show and we're singing, and I was going to ask you, what do you think ruins a night out for you? And what I mean is, you were asking if you could sing at the show and sing along with all the performers, like you're singing in the main chorus parts. I'm not singing like the intimate part of the song where the soloist is going. But when they're singing Time of Our Lives from Dirty Dancing and everybody's singing along, it's super fun. How do you feel about when you're at a show and somebody is loud singing louder than the fucking performer that you came and paid to see?
If it's allowed, I can't say anything, right? Then I'll just join in. But if it's not allowed, then I would yell at them. Like, you're not supposed to sing. Like Hamilton, I know it takes a lot for people, but you can't, like, it's not a sing-along at every, Pantages or Broadway performance. It's not. Unless they encourage, like, I know they're doing Moulin Rouge, and I think Megan Thee Stallion is the lead in, she plays Harold, or the guy the girl that runs everything. And at one point she goes into one of her actual songs, one of her hits, and the audience, it's on Broadway, and the audience starts, singing and like doing the thing. So that was encouraged then, but I would hope that they weren't singing along to, the rest of the musical. I don't trust people to make good judgments is my problem. So a night out for me, what gets ruined really quickly, and I want to do a reel on it next Christmas, but people on their fucking phones just blasting either A, speaker conversations, or B, playing through their TikTok or their reels. I just want to give them headphones. I'm like, I don't want to hear your phone. I have no desire to hear some video I can't see on your phone and I don't know who you are. I have no desire to listen to your fucking intimate conversation with somebody. Get fucking headphones or go home. There's no reason. That ruins my nights out.
Yeah.
I move tables at restaurants when it happens, and I do it. I don't get mad at the people. I just go to the restaurant. I say, I can't. Can I move tables? I'm really sorry. It will bother me the rest of the time.
So this has become a common thing here, and it's it's like you go hiking, LA, for the folks who don't live out here, it's like it's really nice outside, and you can there's a lot of places to go outdoors and hike and and people now walk around with a portable speaker blasting fucking music, like loud as shit. And I want to grab the speaker and throw it in like the creek or whatever the hell, throw it off the mountain.
What is wrong
Probably
with
like
people?
the most. I don't know.
Like
I don't know what the hell is wrong with people.
It's selfishness. It is, everyone wants to listen to my music. And like, I learned that pretty quickly, especially with dating, that as cool as I think my music is, there's a lot of people that apparently don't like it, even though it gets me. And so I do not understand. I do not understand people. That's where humanity's hit.
All right, I'm gonna say yesterday I don't get starstruck very often, and I didn't get starstruck, but it was kind of surreal. I hung out with William H. Macy and his wife Felicity Huffman, who is from Colorado, and she knows where Greeley is because I told her that my podcast co-host is from Greeley, Colorado, and she was very familiar with Greeley, Colorado.
Oh God, you feel bad for me?
Well. It's funny because I didn't know where she was from, and she's like, I'm from Aspen, but I'm from Aspen before it became Aspen, when Aspen was just like a little like country town before it turned into like, the debauchery of the craziness that is Aspen now. And she's, it's just like she still lives in Colorado, and I got to try their whiskey. He is part owner, I guess, or owner of this whiskey brand, and it's called Woody Creek Distillers, and it was so good, Megan. And I'm sitting there nerding out with the guy who plays one of my favorite characters in a movie of all time, in my fucking favorite movie of all time. And he was so generous. And I asked him about, I felt like, I don't know if you've ever seen the sketch on SNL where Chris Farley, they would just put him in an elevator with like Sting or Paul McCartney, and he would ride the elevator with them. And he was like, hey, Sting, that song about Roxanne or whatever? It's really cool. And that's it. That was the thing. His whole thing was just saying how cool everybody was. And I was trying so hard to not be the Chris Farley character from SNL, but he was so nice and so generous with his time. And I held myself back because I want him to come on our show. And I don't give a shit if he comes on the show or not, but he asked me to come on our show. And I texted you this. And then later on in the night, he asked me again. And I'm like, does he have dementia? Did he forget? Is that what it is? But no, he's just like the nicest fucking dude. So fingers crossed, Megan, that we get to drink a little whiskey with Bill Macy on the show and talk booze and movies with him.
Yeah, that I can't even imagine. I'm nervous thinking about it.
Really? Why are you nervous thinking about it? Let's tell him you're in a play. And make him go see the play. Make him go see the World War II play.
Yeah, no, he's a legend, so it's just like I wouldn't know what to say. And he's a legend that's been around for a really long time. He's up there with people to me like Steve Buscemi or like I don't know. He's up there with a lot of the A-listers because he's dynamic and he's been around a long time. So.
Yeah, and I went into the rabbit hole, so I don't want to get into it too much. And I tried to not ask him too many questions because I want to ask him stuff on the show. I took the risk. Of like, you know what? I'm going to save this for when we get him on the show.
Gosh, we should ask people if we do interview him what we should ask him. They should send us.
Yeah, if there's something.
Yeah. If there's maybe there's some funny questions in there. We'll blame them if they're dumb. We're like, oh, we didn't write it. These are.
I like that. Yeah. So if you have a but it's just so funny because it's like it's always interesting for me when you meet somebody famous like that and they just introduce themselves to you as Bill, and I'm like, dude, I know who you are. He's like, oh, hey, I'm Bill. Nice to meet you. And I was like, oh shit, you are that nice guy, and he's from Miami. I had no idea.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Macy,
does not look like he's from Miami.
He was born in Miami because his dad was. I think his dad was in the military, so he was born in Miami, but he was raised in Georgia. Gotcha. But it was super funny. I was like, oh, I'm from Miami, and he's like, oh, I was born there. Anyway, sorry guys, I am so hungover. I am fighting every bone in my body. I'm like, you know what? Let's show the people how being hungover can affect you when you're pushing 50. And it is just kicking and I didn't even feel like I drank that much. And you know what? I was, for the most part, like during the entire experience where we had dinner with him and his wife. It was a small group of us. I was good. I had one whiskey sour that was delicious, and then I tried his bourbon and his rye, just neat. That was it, and I was fine. But after the dinner, when you're at the Soho House in West Hollywood, you don't want to leave the Soho House because you don't pay for a membership there like most people do. Yeah. So I decided to like prance around and check out every bar and order drinks at every bar in the Soho House. And then I decided to go across the street to the bar next door, which they were kind enough where we recorded the episode with Ty, and buy more drinks. So, yeah.
That's
Tell
on
me
you,
you live in Hollywood without telling me you live in Hollywood. There's fucking sirens in the background. That's great.
Yeah. Welcome to Siren City is what we like to call it out here. Siren City. Well,
so Megan, why no comment about the tooth?
Nothing.
Is he there?
No, he's not here.
Well, then why can't you comment?
I don't know. Maybe he's sensitive about it.
Oh.
Maybe I'm not trying to poke a bear.
Oh. Is he as sensitive about being an asshole to you or no?
I don't think he remembers being an asshole to me is the problem.
Oh.
But yeah, let's talk about alcohol and 50 as well. You need to portion it out is what needs to happen.
I like poking the Megan bear.
The Megan bear.
Yeah. Fine. Gosh, I was trying. Do you have no problem posting about it on Instagram? So I don't. So Megan.
Apparently he's listening to our show. Okay, he's listening a lot. So I told him not to. Okay, so
You told him not to listen to the show.
Yeah.
Well, how about just not communicating? How about just not communicating with him?
Well, I guess if he's a topic of conversation, I'm sure I'd be interested if people were talking about me too. So
well,
let's say something nice, even though I don't know if it's deserved.
He was very nice to me.
Very handsome.
He was very nice to me when I met him.
Sure. So, he wasn't drunk yet.
Yeah, but I'm on Team Megan, and I'm always going to be on Team
Megan too. Well, I
balanced
it out. He's very handsome, and he has new teeth. So that's a face.
All right.
I got about 2 minutes left. I'm sorry.
On that note,
there's more to come. We'll talk about it later.
This is a short, quick episode, guys. We just wanted to touch base, say hello. We will be back next week, and
hopefully with a little bit longer. But we were technology. The internet.
Technology great today. When it works. The internet is great when it works. We really had to cut this show short, but stick around. Come see us next week. Listen to us next week, and I'll try not to be hungover next week.
I'm going to be now. You've made it.
Yeah, it's your turn.
I have a purpose now.
Oh, I figured you had a purpose. So on that note, guys, Kill the Bottle Podcast. I'm just exhausted. All right, I'm dying.
That's Megan. All right.
I need to go crawl into bed with this non-detox tea. Sponsor us, Detox Tea.
Yeah, do it.
See you next week.
Bye.